Hello, this is Dan, DK Excavating. It's October 20th, about 10 after 3. Looking at 2601 Foothills. Right now we're looking at the sewer main tap. I ran out of battery, so it says we're at 0 inches, but we're about 90 feet out from this clean out. So most of this line is in really good shape. We'll just pull back and show you what we got. It does appear to be SDR. A few little bumps. I'm assuming it's from rocky backfill when the line was installed. A few rocks might have pushed up against the pipe. So where this line comes in from the street to the house, it's actually pretty much right in front of the light pole that's in the northwest corner of the lot. It's like kind of almost on the neighbor's yard, but right on the property line. Right here is where we are just beyond the sidewalk. We're probably just on the other the yard side of the sidewalk. And right here we transition to an angle fitting. Looks like there's a fitting right here also. Might be a slight angle on that as well. Another angle here. Because this thing angles up pretty sharply right here. Right now it's white pipe. I do believe it's still SDR. I don't see an adapter. So it's probably still SDR, just white. We've got a little bump here, but this thing is probably going downhill about 4 feet in depth. And however this is from this fitting to the other, so maybe like 12 feet. So it's going down super steep right here. So I do think this bump was probably put here when they installed the pipe. Could be a high stress point for the pipe. Maybe someday could create a problem, but right now it looks to be just fine. Especially knowing that we have a lot of slope angle down on this right here. Keep pulling back. There's another bump at the top, probably a rock or something pushed into it on backfill. A little tiny one at the top there. Looks like the pipe is oval, so definitely got some pretty hard compaction. Again, when you see oval pipe, could be a high stress point. Someday could potentially become a crack or a fracture, but I'm assuming this house is about 30 years old. It hasn't cracked yet, but it's not to say it won't, but could be good forever too. Hard to say. Keep pulling back. I did locate all these things in the yard, at least where the fittings are. Right there is one of our angled down fittings. Looks like the pipe's not quite glued completely into that, but it doesn't seem to have changed since it was installed. And now we're back into green SDR. And here's another 45 or 22 right here. I did mark this as well, so both of those I marked. This is about in line between the pole and the tree in the front yard, so right in between there. So it takes a left, then immediately another left, and then goes really steep downhill to the other two fittings close to the sidewalk. So we'll pop out here and show you what it looks like on the outside. A little bit of sledge in the line, getting this rotor-rootered or jetted would take care of that if it became a concern, but doesn't look too concerning right now. Looks like we're probably getting close to our clean out, which is in the front of the house. We have an angle fitting right here, which it angles pretty hard to the left, which makes me think that this clean out is angling out of the house because it is not. It's pretty much a straight shot from the clean out to the other angle. So the clean out must be angling outside the house. Tiny bit of standing water right here, but I wouldn't be worried about that. come up the clean out. That's the Y, and then right there we got a few little tree roots or grass roots or something right here. Don't think any of that is fractured pipe. Hard to say how or why those tiny little things are there, but it doesn't look too concerning. It's definitely not impeding flow, but I want to keep an eye on that. Now we're coming up to clean out straight up.